Nordea Bank is one of our main partners of here in Industry Summit, and they are represented in the stand number 13 and 14. And in the following, Sami Heikkilä will continue the discussion topic of money, and his subject is Nordea Green Loans. Welcome, Sami.
Thank you. Okay, Sami Heikkilä from Nordea, Nordea Business Banking, and we heard about the green financing already, sort of a governmental level green financing, and it might be a surprise for you all that also our banks, at least Nordea Bank, is in green financing. Yeah, is it this one? Yeah, the picture of my life. I was wondering to take the picture of an old car I own, but it was not so green, so I took a picture from... it was 7 months ago. We went to the Oulanka River with my family, and if you go there, it took more time than 5 hours to go from the research center to the end point, because 5 hours low water, it was really hard to paddle alone with the 11 years old kid. But the point is that we have so beautiful places here in Finland also that we should protect our nature to keep them and use them for our own good. But let's go to the point. Green loans. Green loans is a quite new thing for us in Nordea. We made first green loan here in Finland in March this year, and we started last year in Sweden. And but about the market size in green bonds and loans, it's started in Europe or in globally 2013, and already almost $200 billion a year. Green linked bonds mainly, but green loans or sustainably linked loans is the growing part of that business. For us it means that it's not only a product that we are granting green loans for companies, but it's more or less our culture or our way to take part in sustainability, because it means that already sort of few years ago, or more than 10 years ago, we have been looking to projects we are financing, looking to social risk, environmental risk, governmental risk, all those risk areas that we have been not so willing to finance projects with high environmental risk or social risk, because it's also bad for our own reputation if we finance sort of projects. And more or less in European Union and globally, the climate change mitigation, adaptation and other environmental things and also social things have been in a broader discussion, and that's why bank is also interested in. And it also means that I bet that governmental decisions are also in EU and EU countries at least going towards more strict environmental and social and governmental rules regarding projects and, for example, getting support from state, getting finance from banks or getting finance from investors. So in many ways we help our customers to develop businesses and also take part in sustainability related discussions, and it means that we are discussing what this business is impact on environment around the business. We are trying to develop our offering and bring new savings and financing tools for our customers also. And we try to manage our ESG risk by knowing our customers better. It means that we really have to know the project, not only that the loan is paid back, but also the other aspects of a business. And what is great is that we are chosen to be one of the 100 most responsible companies in the world last year, Corporate Knights 2018. And I bet that not so many here, or at least in Finland or Nordics, know that Nordea Bank is so using so much time and resources to be better in sustainability also. And we know people in Nordea, we can see it in our daily work, and have been seeing it already many years. So it's like 10 years ago, started discussions about financing and investments, ethics and sustainability. But if we look to today, we have sustainable finance organizations, we have policy, we have guidelines, we have green loans, values, green bonds, all those things already in place. And it means that our capacity to finance is quite high. The first loan in Finland in March 2019 was 93 million euros for a factory which burns environmental waste to make warm heating and electricity, I think. So that the project can be really big also in green loans, and if you think green bonds, that even bigger, so that we are already here, been in Sweden, and we are in Finland present. Our funds, you are able to invest your own money to funds which are investing companies which are sustainable, or you can invest in companies to mitigate climate change, green bonds. Bigger companies can get money from the markets through bonds, or a bank is getting money from the markets through bonds. And then green loans, we are able to fund sustainable projects already. So it's quite a broad approach to sustainability. And the bigger question behind this is that at least here in the morning, Ilkka Hallava was discussing about the next level or next level financing. I think that people, you as a consumers, are more interested in what companies are doing or producing or doing with your money you pay the products, and then that's how you are choosing what to buy, what you consume, and then the companies must be interested in what they are producing, how they are producing, are they taking care of environment, social matters, and paying taxes and so on and so on. So it's really important for companies to be sustainable that way, to stay in the market in the future. So it's green projects. It starts that if someone is interested about the green loan, you just contact us and start the discussion if the green loan is possible, and we know the framework, and then we have a sustainability sort of sounding board is looking through the project, and if it's okay, then you get the financing, it's green financing. You can also say, if you want publicly, that you have used green financing. It may be or not a bit cheaper than a traditional loan, depending on if it's used green bonds funding. We have done 40 loans in Sweden, 2 billion kronas, so 200 million euros, and 1 or 2 loans in Finland, 100 million around. And we are really, we like to be the biggest one in the banks, among the banks in green financing here in Finland and Nordics, starting this year. Okay, but any questions about green loan? If you are interested to discuss about the green loan, we are in stands, at the stands 13 and 14, and evening here is some evening party, so you just grab us, and tomorrow at least the morning we are at the stand, and we are able to explain you more detailed things about green loans. Thanks. Any questions?
Any questions from the audience? There's one coming from Thomas.
Thank you. Actually, I have two questions. First one is, do you provide this loan facility only to Nordic countries? And second question is like the green bonds or green loan. It's nowadays it's already a big industry, but sometimes I have the feeling it's also kind of a greenwashing. So what's really the criteria, and do you think there are more companies getting a loan now, or is just the companies who would have gotten the loan anyway now labeled as green?
I'm very honest, because I was first thinking myself that is it greenwashing, but as I know our normal loan process is that it's almost impossible to get loan from Nordea if you are not within our policy in ESG things. For example, if you are building up a factory that use coal for energy, it's no go. It's more on that side than the product, and that's why I believe that it's really in Nordea in culture now, not just the greenwashing. Another question:
do you finance outside Nordic countries?
Yes, but I would say that mainly our own customers, Nordic customers. If you have project approach and you are Nordic company, Nordea customer, then we are normally financing our companies in the States and in Asia also. But not any foreign company, just somewhere in Africa. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sami Heikkilä from Nordea.
Thank you.